I definitely miss the introduction you get to have when you use StreamYard. I didn't even know. I forgot. I had said it for. I forgot what time I had set this live for. So, uh, my position here today is that if nobody shows up and I don't see nobody in the chat, won't make a difference because this is more of an informational video as opposed to a conversational video. I think I had a right title on there. I hope so. Regarding S.A.D. I am experiencing what would be generally known as being sad. Um, and not the actual mood of sadness. um, but I knew that I had some kind of issue because it was getting beyond just me feeling like the Grinch and all the whole bah humbug. Because in fact, the last couple of years have been, pretty calm. Wasn't really no strain or stress going on in my life at that time. I don't know. I can't see nobody's chat. I wonder where I'm supposed to be seeing that. But anyway, I'm using a new stream live stream because I'm trying to find one that allow me to do broadcast to multiple platforms without a monthly fee. I ain't got time for that. But I do miss the features of being able to have an intro, being able to, put a banner and promote your channels, YouTube channels or other social medias. But I don't see no such animal here unless you pay $50 a month. Now they do let you broadcast to multiple platforms, and but I only see one. So I do hope that this is going to both YouTube and Facebook. But if it's not, it's okay, and I ain't gonna worry about it. The one person that was in the chat that left, sorry you left. Uh, but I'm gonna keep on going with this particular video because, like I said, it's more informational than conversational. And quite frankly, I think the conversation would actually distract me from the matter at hand of what I really want to do. But anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? How are you? So now let's get back to S.A.D. I say S.A.D, but that's the acronym S.A.D, which stands for Seasonal Affective Disorder. Seasonal affective disorder affects a lot of people. And I knew that I wasn't the only one because I was in a live chat yesterday, and I forgot the name of the chat. I think the name of the channel is Family Grower. Anyway, I don't want to lose my point thinking about that. But Family Grower, I think that's the name of the channel. His name is, let's see. I think it's called the Family Grow Network, and they were on live last night. Oh, I don't even see it in my history. What's going on there? I think the name was Family Grow Network. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description if anybody care to join their channel, subscribe their channel. But they're another fellow grower here on YouTube. And I jumped in, I hopped into the live, and they were actually kidding around about how they were considering using a grow light. And so that leads me to bring you why you can't just use a grow light, because I found out myself the real reason why. This is the actual grow light right here. And I don't want to turn it on because I don't want to hurt your eyeballs either looking at it. But if you were to look at this light, this would be damaging to your eyes. This is intended to grow plants. It's much more intensified. Um, it's much more light intensity coming from what these are considered grow lights. And these are usually hung from the ceiling and uh and usually they hang directly over your plant. That is not the kind of light you would use to be therapeutic to help you with S.A.D. That's not. So I wanted to show you the different grow lights that I have for my plants and vegetables and compare them to my therapeutic light, which I was blessed. My sweet sister, I got a sister, I call her my little big sister, because even though she's a year behind me, I feel like she's just as much equal to me in terms of her wisdom and her generosity throughout these years. She has looked out for me many times and in many ways. And if I could ever graduate looking out for her, even once, I would be so grateful. I don't know how you make the chat show up in this stream. I don't see the chat. So anyway, um, let's continue. I'm going to continue. I'm not even going to worry about that right now. I apologize, you guys, if I'm not responding to you. It's because I can't see the chat. And I'm trying out a new app, which you always gonna end up running into some technical difficulties. Anyway, I apologize for being late. I forgot all about I had set this thing for 11 o'clock, and what can I say? So I showed you one grow light, and then I just recently purchased another one just for, now this smaller one, you see the square area, that's just for, I'm gonna be using for the babies. Um, then I have a larger grow light, two of them in fact. One I bought specifically for my zucchini, because I am going to attempt to grow some zucchini indoors through this winter. And I showed you that in my last haul. People who tune in every now and then to my videos will know that I had showed this on my haul video. I'm going to do another haul video today, but it's going to be related to all gardening. I'm going to come back on here. And so, yeah, this is not the type of light that you will want to use for therapy if you suffer from depression or seasonal affective disorder like I do. Um, I know it's a suffering. I call it a suffering because I don't have no particular reason for being sad. Like, you know, I didn't just lose a job. I didn't break up with a boyfriend. He ain't got no honey. And so ain't nobody stressing me out. My kids all out the house. I'm an empty nester. I'm not, I ain't got a house for the grandchildren running me crazy or nothing like that, you know. So it wasn't no real true reason that I just had this blah feeling, but I knew that I had this blah feeling because Christmas had come and go. I partially thought, okay, well, that's just me who really can't stand Christmas and I hate the commercialism. So, no matter how hard I try, I still be throwing some bah humbugs in there. But this year, I was genuinely being purposely more festive. I was purposely being more festive because um, Well, I had a lot of good things to be grateful for. I had a job. I made a little cute coin from that job. Who could be mad at that? Cute coin, bills paid. No devastating news like I got a move or I'm evicted or my water about to get cut off. Nothing like that. But I just had the blah feeling. And the blah feeling is really became a problem when I realized I was going days and moving into weeks where I just slept my life away. I see what the temperature was and no sun coming out. Unlike today, it's a very sunny day. So I'm gonna try to get through this video pretty quick because I am definitely going in the next video to be gardening. And I'm not gonna use this StreamYard or no other stream app to do it. But anyway, um, so I was in the Grow Network, Family Grow Network. I think that's it. So this is my last light, and this even more huge. And this is what I plan to grow my medicinal plants with. So y'all could be following me on that journey. Be looking out for those. I will be chronicling my medicinal plants. So this is the bigger professional light. And like I said, it's just like the other lights. It's an LED light. It's a grow light. It hangs from the ceiling over your plants. Well, the light you need, and which I found out by asking my doctor, is not this. Although I was thinking along those lines, and when I saw the Family Grow Network, I was very happy that I wasn't the only one thinking that way. I was like, well, shoot, if it's supposed to be light and it's supposed to be replacing the sun, well, why can't I just use a grow light? Well, these lights are dangerous, actually, to be looking at uh, directly with your bare eyes. In fact, I didn't turn on any of this because I really don't want to cause no issue with you guys watching. But here is another grow light. This is why I was thinking it, because this one is quite portable. This one I use to grow my herbs in the kitchen. But if you turn this light on, you'll see it had the reds and the blues kind of. And that's what the plants use. They need for nutrition. Um, they need that to process their do the photosynthesis. You know how they turn green to grow. That's not the proper light for therapy for you, a human being. So now I'm going to show you the therapeutic light. Um, my sister blessed me. She told me what light. I mean, she asked me which kind of light that I was looking into, and so I sent her a screenshot, and lo and behold, she blessed me with that light. But when I got the package, she had actually blessed me with two lights. Ta-da! Two lights. So the biggest difference between these lights and the grow lights you just saw, while they simulate sunlight, these are not dangerous for your eyes. The UV rays is not dangerous, although you still shouldn't be looking directly at it. These are not, these are purposely made so you wouldn't have harmful effects from using them. And so what I learned from my doctor is that the light, in order for it to be therapeutic, you have to look on the box and look at the details. You see here, I don't know how clear that is. You see that is 10,000 lux. That's looms. That's what you're looking for. 10,000 lux when you're buying a therapeutic light. So we're just gonna go ahead and open this one up. This is my favorite one. This is one I picked, and she picked it out for me. I mean, I picked it out for myself, and she bought it for me. And she said while she was ordering that, you know, she got a $10 discount for this light. I guess the little bot assumed she wanted more lights. And that's exactly what she did. So the difference between these two, this one sits on the desk, and this one you can actually throw in a purse, like a tablet. So I appreciate getting both because I actually did have some concern that if the light was therapeutic, you know, would I be able to take it with me? And I couldn't make up my mind on that. And she helped me make up my mind. So here it is. Here is the light. And you can see one thing that I think is totally cool about this is that you can actually charge your devices on there. So I can actually sit, um, I can actually sit my smartphone right on there and be getting charged up while I'm getting therapy from the light. So I picked this one and I picked it on purpose because I knew that the majority of the time that I spend my day is in front of this computer right here. Um, and so therefore I wanted a light that would sit at my desk, could be, blend in with any furniture I might have. And it is white, so white is neutral, goes with everything. And I don't know if it's charged up, but because I did see batteries. Oh no, you got to charge it up. So it's no power in this right now. But like I said, this is different. Let me see if it's can you plug it in AC? See space. I see a space for uh, AC cord. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna just get the directions here because there is some warnings that you should adhere to. Because for one, I wanted to do this video last night, but guess what? I didn't want to have this light shining in my face because you can actually have the opposite effect on your health by using this light at night, and then you end up having a hard time getting to sleep. So we don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, it's cool right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. And I do actually love, love, love the fact that you can charge your device with this lamp and at the same time be getting some relief from depression. And, I'm speaking on this because I am quite sure I'm not the only one. And with this COVID thing going on, I'm quite sure that's having another impact on the average person's life. So I don't think it's just people who had depression or had always dealt with mental illness in the past. I think this COVID situation is causing. Okay, here's the thing. Put a battery in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't mean to do all that. I just dropped the batteries off. Okay, so yeah, so use 1 watch battery. Look like it goes in there. We're gonna lock it back up, and then I'm gonna let y'all see what it do. Okay. So you can change the brightness, the intensity, which is button symbolized. It kind of look like a computer. I don't know what that is, but anyway, now I'm gonna plug this in. Plug this in and see what it do. Because we're in for 4 more days, and that's what the the person that I was watching they live, that's what they were saying. They was just coming off a 4 or 5 day situation where they didn't have no sun. Same here. We didn't have no sun, and then the one day we did get sun, that very same day we got rain, then snow. So we all white now. We all white for Christmas. Not coming on. Oh, there it go. There it go. So it has a little digital display. Oh, that's very cool. It's also telling you the temperature in Celsius, 29 degrees Celsius. So you know what that means. It's super cold here. That's Celsius. I wonder can you change it to Fahrenheit? But anyway, it's 29 degrees Celsius, which means it's pretty damn cold right here. Anyway, there it is. There's the light. Now, I don't think it's any safer to be looking directly at this light, but I think it's just supposed to shine towards you. So let me scoot it back here. And we're going to read the directions just to make sure. Okay, thank you for purchasing Aerolite Radiance. Please read this manual to its entirety. I'm not going to read the whole manual, but I want to make sure I'm not doing anything damaging to my body. So it does say avoid direct eye exposure to the light source while it's on. And it's suitable for indoor use only. As with any electrical device, don't keep it near water. Do not install a damaged product. Not is sure it's on a flat and stable surface. Always put it on a flat and stable surface. Not place flammable materials nearby. Take care not to pull any electrical wires during unpacking, as this may damage the connection. So, for therapeutic use, you need to be sitting 12 to 24. I think that's about 12 to 24 inches away from the light. Adjust to the best angle. And so it can be shining towards me. Let me see. Turn it back on. It can be shining towards me, but I'm not supposed to be looking at it directly with my eyeballs. So they got the lady laid right there where she's reading a book, but she's not looking directly at the lamp. And so for therapeutic use, the session time is 30 minutes. And then you basically adjust it according to your needs, if that's helpful. Hey, I see the comments now. Hey, Kareem. Hey, Bench Thinker. How you doing? Stefan. Hey, Stefan. Um, all the features are tempting. Yeah, I love. I was trying to find my cell phone when I absentmindedly set that. I think I set it in the kitchen. But yes, I love the fact that you can charge your device. So this is enough room for a big device. You know, I got these notes. I swear by my notes. This better than anything. But you can charge it up wirelessly. I love that feature. I love that feature over everything I've been using. Cause I got a wireless charger and it done made it to the heat pile because people kept knocking it off the desk, not knowing what it was. Okay, I guess I gotta let this charge up some more. Ain't enough juice in here. So it probably take a while to charge. Okay, there's the light. So you can be getting your light on and your charge on at the same time. So I think that's wonderful. Um, and so the therapeutic use of it is for 30 minutes. If you need more, you could go up to 60, and the maximum, according to this direction, is 120 minutes. You don't want to sit more than 120 minutes under this light. So that's what I'm going to be using. And so now I'm going to move on to the tablet one. This one I like because it can be, you can take this with you. Where that would be more awkward, although it does fold up pretty flat. You might could be that could be pretty portable too in a bigger purse. But this is tablet looking one, and I was looking at that. I actually had both in the cart, and then I put this one back, believing that I would need the best one because I spend more time at the computer. I spend more of my time in my day at the computer. Oh, this is so cute. Yes, indeed. Yes, you can put this in a purse. Yes, you can. I'm loving that. So this you can actually, probably have sitting next to you on a nightstand. Maybe you don't have a desk space, and this can be on a nightstand. I know this probably got. Oh no, it's an AC cord. I was thinking this was. I was thinking that this was battery operated. It probably is. Let me see. Ain't no batteries come with it. Let's see. Okay, it got the same feature as this one that's a desktop. You're looking for 10,000 lux to be therapeutic. Now, this one can switch from 600 to 4,200 to 6,500 to 9,500 to 10,000 lux. Now, what I do know about the luxes on these lights is that 6,500 lux will grow food. So you can actually grow you a little plant under this light if you wanted to. And it has a timer on it, so you could totally actually do that too, as well as, have it beaming on you. Because if you think about it, man and animal and plant benefit from the sun. I mean, how could you not uh think of that logic? I mean, it makes sense to me. The logic makes perfect sense to me. And my doctor went out of her way, really, really, really trying to help me get it paid for under insurance. Medicare does cover it, but their representatives were saying only in the most extreme cases, which I don't know. I don't know about you, but several weeks of excessive sleepiness, daytime sleepiness, I certainly would think is extreme. It should have qualified. Okay, so we got the little AC cord that goes in the back right there, like that. And me and yo girl is Inspector Gadget over here. I got a million things plugged in. That's me. I'm about that life. Okay, so there we go. I see that's pretty bright there, but that is so cute. And I guess you could actually use it. Oh yeah, you definitely could use it. I could definitely use this one on a tripod, and it also acts as my right in the area for the camera. So yeah, that's darn cool. So yeah, I got tripods that can hold this size. And again, the 10,000 lux is what you want. And it has a time on there, and you could go from three temperature colors. One is short touch to select color temperature, warm white, white, or bright white. So I guess, how do you change? Oh, here you go. So you change the brightness. You turn it off so you can see that. Oh, so you can, well, you can't really see the warmness, but it kind of, you can see what I can see is a kind of a yellow glow there. Okay, so yeah, so plants would not want that yellow glow. Plants would want the white or the bright white. So you could totally probably grow you a plant with this light. What I do feel is the difference between this and a grow light for sure is the intensity, because that grow light is made to grow more than one plant. So it'll be several plants up under the light as opposed to just one face with this therapeutic light. So if you suffer, oh, that's cute, Anna, that's cute. Now it flips up so you can hang this on your wall. Okay. And this can also sit on the tabletop like that. So if you got limited space, you can totally hang it up on the wall. There's a whole hook to go on the wall, or you can just have it on your tabletop. Tabletop like that. Nothing fancy and charging no other gadget like the other desk one. But definitely I appreciate this because this definitely look personable. This definitely is not much bigger than my tablet. Let's see. Compare it to a tablet right now. So yeah, only about an inch wider than your typical tablet. And so that means you could totally take that with you in the purse. So let me explain this too. You may not realize that you are depressed. And I explained in other videos the signs for me that gave it away, that gave me a clue that something is wrong. It's just not right here. And that was the me waking up day after day after day. And just all I did manage to do is roll back over and pull the covers over my head. I wasn't doing nothing. And when I say nothing, that's what I mean. Just nothing. I wasn't getting dressed to go anywhere. I wasn't combing my hair in no updos. I mean, I wasn't doing anything. What gave me away, I'm a foodie. Now that's one thing, no matter how sad and mad and whatever's going on in my life, sister girl eat. She will get up and fix her something to eat no matter how tired she is. So it wasn't tiredness. It was just not no interest. No interest in cooking, no interest in doing anything. So if you see signs where you're losing interest in things that you love, because one of the things I love to do is these videos. I wasn't even doing that. No videos, no nothing. So I've been fighting and battling it. And I brought it up to my doctor, and my doctor was totally okay with with the suggestion that I would like to try light therapy. So now I have it. I got me 2 lights. My sister, my sweet sister, blessed me with them. Um, Thinking this was gonna come out my budget, but I got blessed with them, and I'm very happy. I am very extremely happy. to have and get both. I can see the advantage of both. It'd be much easier to take this around with me, you know. If I had to sit up in the doctor's office or I'm stuck at the census working all day. You said love the hat. I didn't see that. um, thank you. I'm tired of this hat. That's another sign of my depression. So that even, I'm telling you the signs because you might not recognize it. And I just did a report. I just printed out a report. I just want to share with y'all some startling statistics. So hold on a second. All you creeps that's looking for camera slips, find you something else to do, okay? Hold on a second. I'm gonna read this report. Okay. Okay, I was just curious as to what state had the highest. Did you see Wendy Williams? No, I didn't see Wendy Williams. What happened? I'm probably gonna have to upgrade mine, crack screen and all. I got one that one of my content creators that follow me actually won and is waiting on me procrastinating on fixing that cracked screen. But I have a video on Facebook. I have a group, a geek group, and I'll post that video to help you repair the screen. So, because the tablets is one of the easiest screens to replace. That's what you're doing. Yes, Miss Binge Thinker, it snows here. Like, so yesterday it was just like today. It was sunny all day. And so I was trying to get out there, get in the sun some kind of way. Then my son came. I ain't get mad because he took me and ran some errands. So I did get in the sun, but I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, which was the plants. And as soon as I finish this live, that's what I'm going to do. Go right to the kitchen. And I'll be using the two phones instead of the laptop because I want to be able to move around. So yeah, it snows here. It snowed here. It was bright and sunny just like it is today. And that's why I want to hurry up and get in the kitchen before that sun go down because I want y'all to see the plants in their best light. They look better. Plants look better with the sun. So in general, we need the sun and everything gets better with the sun. Hey, butterfly, pretty, stay fly. You got this same app, but haven't used it yet. How do you like it so far? I like it. I mean, it's comparable to StreamYard. I actually like some of the features better. I see that the automatic background is there. It's snowing where you at now. We got hit last night, so everything covered in that white stuff again this morning. And it's depressing. I would like to check out T.S. Madison. I seen the advertisement. I just said, go on, girl, go on ahead with your bad self. So she got her little gig on WeTV. I'm proud of her. I would like to check it out. I definitely would check it out. Because she is how I ended up in that so-called beef sector, following T.S. Madison's ass. I wasn't anticipating none of that I ended up falling, the rabbit hole I ended up falling into. But back to the sad. You might not recognize it. So that's why I'm speaking out. Because I know I would have been saying, well, girl, why you got something to be sad about? I really didn't have nothing to be sad about. So why do I just feel blah? And no matter how many supplements or vitamins I was taking, in fact, I even took Adderall. This is when I really knew something was wrong. Because Adderall, when it works right, ain't no such thing as sleeping on some Adderall. When I fell straight to sleep on Adderall, that's letting me know my chemicals is imbalanced in my body. That's letting me know it's something wrong. So I will be using this light therapy. They both, I see they both got it charged up. Would be enough energy to power itself. And so I appreciate both of them being USB and LED lights. So that means that they energy efficient and use less power than those regular light bulbs. So you can see it on the bottom. It's energy saving LED technology, so it's safe and effective. Um, and I know that other people are confined and stuck in a house, and they people of a particular age. I know me. I'm stuck like Chuck. I don't drive. I stopped driving 10 years ago. Um, when I was married, my husband did all the driving. He was driving Miss Daisy everywhere she wanted to go. Um, Gladly. But I don't have him. He's deceased. My son, my son does help out, but he's rushed. So I don't rush to ask him to take me around. But he will do the errand running for me. Which, speaking of bringing up the Kareem, if you still there, I finally got your package together. Um, I'm not gonna. At first, I was gonna send this whole jar, but I was worried about the jar breaking, so I'm actually gonna put it in a plastic container instead. Send it to you. I got the tea diffuser for you, and and I'm including some cellophane packets for which you could put the tea in if you want to share it with a friend. You could put it in there in the clear bags. And this one I fill with actual tea bags. Let's see. I stocked up on the tea bags and that's 100 tea bags. So yeah, I'm gonna be ready for spring. March come, it ain't gonna be no. I'm gonna let all that mint go to waste. See, I still got the mint from last year. That I harvested from the summer, and it looks beautiful. The smell is fresh. Okay, you can smell the fresh. The freshness was kept in these mason jars, and you just put a little bit in these tea bags, these individual tea bags, and that's another way you can come up from under the oppression of S.A.D, because it is oppressive. When I saw my life slipping away, I signed up for a project management class. I didn't even take one assignment. I didn't even finish the pre-test. I said, no, I know it's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong now. So yeah, so I'm sending you these tea bags. You can either put it in there with the cloth, or you can just gift it to a friend. I put you 10 in this package. And Ben Thinker, I will gift you the same thing if you want me to. Because I appreciate what you do for me too. You're one of the few people that actually check on me, and I do appreciate that because I am an old lady that live alone. My son pops in and out all the time, although it can be annoying. I do appreciate it because then, people don't think I'm just here alone, and they never know when he gonna show up. So they think again about trying something. But yes, it snowed here. I don't know if you can see it through my window. It's all covered in white. Might not be that viewable with this laptop webcam. Oh yeah, that sunlight keep you from getting a good look. But yeah, it's all white. It's covered in snow. My whole neighborhood. And so that white stuff is supposed to be predicted to be coming down for the next 3 days. So that's 3 more days. No sun. And so, yeah, let's get back to the depression part. This is why it ain't no joke, and you need to pay attention. And I'm giving you some suggestions, not because I think I'm better or that I beat it, but because I know if I'm suffering, I know I'm not the only one. I also know that with the COVID, we got cut it off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if the live stream is still going. If you're still in the chat, type one. I do see three in the bushes. So if you're still in the chat, type one. Let me know you're still there. Because what I wanted to do was read the statistics. Why you really gotta, check yourself. Have people check in on you because you could have depression. It creeps up on you and you don't even know why. Yeah, I guess that's a sign. As soon as I said COVID, it cut right off. So yeah, so I'm gonna read this statistic. The highest rates of suicide are among the elderly population. So you people of a particular age, you getting up in age like me, I'm 58. I got the gray hair to prove it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm a woman of a particular age. So I'm concerned about that and the isolation. So now me, I'm isolated, but I actually do have family who care for me and I have good relationships with my family. So, I appreciate that. But some people ain't so lucky, don't necessarily have family. So check on the loved ones, check on your neighbors. You never know. They might be sitting up there with a whole case of SAD that could easily be treated with some light therapy. So I'm saying the light therapy because I didn't want to take pills. I don't think pills is the solution to everything. I got a whole container of pills. I know you people with fibromyalgia like me, you people with fibromyalgia like me know something about this life right here. Tons of pills. I didn't want to live like that. I don't think a pill is the answer to everything. I'll give you for example. I had hip pain. I went to this pain clinic in Chicago, one of the most prestigious pain clinics in the country, Northwestern Rehabilitation Institute. Um, Went to a 8-week class with my husband. It was a $10,000 class to teach you how to live and deal with pain. But one of the things they did was thoroughly check you. So they check you for diabetes, high blood pressure, any other possible causes as to why you have fibromyalgia. And so the classmates that I was with, all of them was dealing with pain issues. So the first thing you got rid of is woe is me. Because everybody in that damn room was dealing with something. It was one young girl that she had fell down a 13-foot pole. She was an AT&T worker. and work them poles, not the stripper pole, but the electric poles that you see around your neighborhood that connects your telephone connection. She fell and landed on her back. She was a newlywed. She was worried about whether or not she would ever be able to have kids. And, to have an injury that hit her back, she had to learn how to deal with that. It was another lady who arm got caught in the L. Y'all know the L tracks in Chicago. Her arm got stuck in one of those train doors, and she was walking around with pins, big, ginormous pins that went from her neck on down to her wrists, looking like Frankenstein. Um, it was like, okay, that sobered me up. That sobered me up. But I was experiencing unbearable pain in my hip and didn't understand why. Come to find out, they measured both of my legs. Never would have suspected I have a leg length discrepancy. One leg is longer than the other by a quarter inch. Well, that don't mean nothing to you when you young, because I know I could dance my butt off when I was younger and I didn't have no pain sitting or standing. Wasn't no issues then. But now, of a particular age, after you done spent 30 years at the desk, behind the desk, in front of a computer, that stuff catch up to you. So once they discovered I had a leg length discrepancy, they stopped giving me pain medicine to treat that problem and instead just gave me a shoe lift that go on the bottom of my shoe that raised the other leg a quarter inch. Simple. Pain gone. Where I was asking for pain, 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 because it was so unbearable over and over again, and didn't realize the real solution was something that was simple. A little piece of quarter inch of leather put in my shoe to even out my leg length discrepancy, eliminated a bulk of my hip pain that I was experiencing. So I don't think everything is necessarily treatable with a pill. And so I really insist on, if you're going through any of these symptoms like I was, look for the signs like I did, because the sign that was missing was sad. And I would have told the doctor, well, no, I'm not depressed because I'm not sad. I don't feel sad. Ain't nobody passing my family that I'm close to recently. Nothing like that. I ain't just lose my job. I ain't just lose my house. I didn't just lose my livelihood. Nothing like, in my life. In fact, it was going good. In fact, it was financially I hadn't done that well in a while. So I had bought all my grandbabies Christmas gifts, and I was trying not to be a bah humbug Scrooge this year, and I did. I succeeded. And even though what the baby mama doing to one of my grandkids is disturbing, it is not enough disturbing to make me have the sadness, or I should say the blindness. That's the best description I could say. And that's just how the person in the chat that I was in the grow room, he said he was thinking about using the grow light. And I just laughed at him. I said, I thought about the same thing. I wondered, could I just use the grow light? Because I knew I had 3 grow lights. I wondered, could I just use that? But there is a difference. There is a difference between the two. You're not supposed to look directly at any of them, but I think that it's a different type of looms that come from these to grow the plants and what is for you as a human to get a therapeutic use from it. But back to these statistics, the elderly population with men and women above 85 years contribute to 19% of all suicides reported. So old people take their life. That's sad too. That's our history, you know, and yet it's our oldest citizens that's taking their own life, with the bulk of that being the men. The men do more suicides than women. The second group is middle-aged persons between the ages of 45 and 64. That's me. 45 and 64, and that's a total of 19% of the total suicide. So that's a high percentage of the older Americans that is taking their own life. They said younger people have fewer cases of suicide, while teenagers contribute to 11.6 of the reported suicides. Now, the breakdown, they also broke it down by ethnicity. White people in the U.S. have uh, recorded the highest rates of suicide at 14.7%, followed by Native Americans, Hispanics, Native Americans at 10.9%, Hispanics at 3.6%, Asians and Pacific Islanders at 5%, with the lowest rates being among Black Americans. Now, why you think Black Americans don't kill themselves? Child, I think it's because they so used to being oppressed that it ain't nothing new about depression. Anyway, firearms is the most used method. But I know it happens among Black Americans because I got a BFF who got a stepdaughter. She was in her 30s, took her own life. Boom, took a shotgun to her chest. Like, whoo, ah, whoo. And that's sad. That just recently happened about 2 months ago. So I brought up these statistics because I was curious, especially after I was learning about the sun. I was curious, like, is the states that have least suns? I said, I wonder what the statistics are for a place like Alaska, which I know half the year is in darkness. You know, they only have light half of the year. So I said, it got to be high there. And sure enough, the suicide rate for the United States is 14 deaths for every 100,000 people. And some states in the U.S. have recorded rates that are higher than the overall rates of the country, which this includes Alaska. Just what I had suspected, this statistic confirmed it. That's probably it. A lot of people suffering in silence because of the pure lack of sun. So that's your two strategies that I'm giving you to help with overcoming SAD. New Mexico comes in second, Utah comes in third, Idaho comes in fourth, and Nevada and Oklahoma, they at the bottom. The causes for the high suicide rates have been stated as access to firearms, access to firearms, mental illness, substance abuse, and poor access to medical care for mental illness. I know that's a big problem in my community because it's a 2-year waiting list to see a doctor. So who would want to wait 2 years just to see a doctor when you could possibly begin to start feeling better? And I'm gonna tell you, I have been feeling better because I'm up to this video. Before I was just rolling over. Now I really, got into it and got the videos done. But it wasn't just the light that helped me towards that direction. What I put in my life was potassium, calcium, and magnesium. This is my calcium core vitamins coming from the calcium C essentials. And the combination of those three, just getting in my system like I need to, 3 days in a row, had me feeling better. So by the time today came around, I actually feel better, even though I haven't started the light therapy. But I'm looking forward to the light therapy in addition to the supplements. So I supplemented my diet and just keep pushing forward. It's all you do is just keep pushing forward. You need to check on the people that you haven't talked to in a while. You never know if they suffering or not. They could be suffering in silence. I was suffering, but really, you couldn't see, you know. In fact, all my illnesses, that's one of the problems. They invisible. You can't see them. So you couldn't see that I'm depressed because when people say, hi, how you doing? I still say, oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm okay. But I was knowing inside something was wrong. And I could tell my dead giveaway was that food in there, which we're going to go back in the kitchen. I'm going to go back and start up a new life trying to catch the sun. And the next live is gonna be all gardening. Not gonna be talking about suicide or none of those things. And Sweetie Pie Kareem, I am packing up your box today, absolutely without no delay, and be shipping it off to you. So that is that. Oh, okay. So now it does work like the StreamYard. So this application I'm using on this video is called Restream. I do like it a lot. And I like that you can broadcast the two platforms free without them charging you every month. I don't like that. And that's the problem I had with StreamYard. Because I would forget to cut it off. Um, I wasn't ready for that $25 coming out my doggone check every month. That's just too much money. Too much money for one application. There's other applications that I want more, like a Microsoft project, for example, that's going to help me get a job. Um, so I'm trying Restream, and so far, I'm impressed. I do like it, but I'm not about to pay no $50 so I can have a promo and branding. I would prefer to have the promo and branding, but I'm gonna keep doing my research because I am hoping that I find an up and coming company who trying to eat and they want to get their product out, and I get to be able to do a beta testing or something where I ain't gotta pay for all those features because I I just hate that the very features that I like the most, that's the ones you got to pay for. So the very feature I like the most, and I'm sure they probably researched that the very feature I like the most was being able to put your website right there into the live stream and put your logo or branding into the live stream. And you can live stream for multiple platforms, and I think the limit is 6. But I'll take the 2. I like the 2. So that's a shout out to Restream. I really do like how it's set up. Let's see, you can change the different screens. Um, and you can share a screen. You can screen share. Now, where can you type a message? Okay, there you go. So if anybody want to join me and want to talk about this, if you're still there, you could join me. I just put the link in there. Maybe you have an experience with depression. I'm opening up because, well, I just thought it was needed. I was just thinking about, I was feeling empathetic, even though I was feeling blah. That's what we called the feeling. That's what we called the feeling in the growth group. We had a growth uh, live stream where all the people in there is interested in gardening and growing. Um, the Family Grow Network. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm gonna go. I don't know why I didn't see that channel in my history, because I would like to put them in my get them a shout out, put them in my live stream because they helped me and I told them I was gonna do this video. So if they come check it out, they'll know it's dedicated to them. Um, I think the title of it, I think the title of their channel is Family Grow Network, and it's a black guy, and he got a Asian wife, and all these kids, about 7 of them, 7 kids, and so that's what we were discussing. Dang, I don't see it in my Henry. Oh, here you go, here you go, here you go. Grow Family Network. So I'm gonna grab up that link and put that in the chat too. So oops, I don't want it to play. But you know, they were discussing the same thing. So even though they into growing and growing, he got 3 acres and got tons of stuff growing. They would what I would assume is really leading a healthy life because of all the stuff that they growing. But guess what? All that healthy food they consuming, they still couldn't get over the blah feeling. He had a cold. He was coughing last night. He had a cold, and then also the blah feeling. And he was, you know, he mentioned he like, hey, I'm kind of tempted to use a grow light because if it's the light, you know, I wonder can you use a grow light? And I said, no, it's a little bit different. Those lights are different. So I think you could use the therapy lights, therapy lamps to grow, but I don't think the grow lights you can use for therapy for you as a human. I think the therapy lights are specifically made to, you know, work on humans and be able to sit under it for some time. So anyway, I put the link to their channel. It's the family, it's the family grow. It's a Grow Family Network. Grow Family Network. So y'all could go check that out if you into the garden. That's another one you should grab up. They really teach a lot about gardening. He really do his thing on there. He got all the kids involved, and that's what I emphasize too. So as I make my way in the kitchen, is there anything else that I want to show? Oh yeah. Before I come out of this, I told y'all what the importance of for energy efficiency for me, and I'm always looking for that. So, and then some of y'all might be experiencing this sad, but you call it the winter blues. So these lights are special lights designed and tested to boost energy and resolve symptoms of the winter blues or sleep issues due to jet lag or shift work. So a lot of shift workers who switch shifts experience this lag. Okay, so back to I told y'all I love looking for energy efficiency. Ever since I got trained for the solar industry, I'm obsessively looking for energy efficiency. Well, I want energy efficiency in my house. And of course, when I see my high $288 gas bill, I definitely wanted to do something about that. So I went on my uh energy company's website, which that's what I'm gonna suggest to you guys. You probably could even get that therapeutic light through your energy company. Just like I got this thermostat and my uh power strip. Got it from my utility company. It had a whole website or energy efficient products, deeply discounted, and I snatched it up. But the problem is absolutely nothing wrong with this thermostat. What's wrong with it is that I live in a 129-year-old house. And so the wiring is just the 2 wires. This is not compatible with it. This got the 5 wires, the green, black, white, and red. Green, black, white, and red. Um, 4 wires. They got the 4 wires, and my house only has the 2 wires. So not only is nothing there for it to connect to, it's dangerous to try to connect something like this to the 4 wires. So for energy efficiency, I am willing to give away this thermostat. And you could easily have it installed. It's no big deal. I install my own. I have a thermostat in there. The thermostat I have in there is a programmable one. That's an energy saver when you can program your thermostat. Your furnace only come on at certain times. Where that way it's not running all the time. I very easily install my own thermostat. I'll go in there and show you one day. But I'm trying to give this away. So, and the only thing I ask in return, because I went over there and I tweaked my Fat for Life exclamation point. That's going to be my website away from YouTube and Facebook that I own, that I want people to come there and you can post your gardening pictures, your gardening videos over there. You don't have to feel embarrassed, because I know everybody don't want to come to my fat site and see big girls. I just know that, so I ain't gonna even trip. Some of y'all ain't into that, and so I don't expect you to be. Instead, I'm creating a space where you can go freely and still connect with me, and we'll be able to connect on that website without me wondering, if you if you want to connect here on YouTube, because YouTube done took every single option away from connecting with your people, your followers. So I created a space for which you can connect with me on these things: chronic pain, growing food, um, energy efficiency, solar, any of those things that comprise me is gonna be on Naylove. And I also created a Fat for Life exclamation point, which the fat I want to stand for um uh man, I done forgot the acronym already anyway. My ADD got the best of me. It could be that WEED. WEED could be that too. That I said positivity, healthful, and therapeutic. So that website, which I'm gonna put the link to that too. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put that link in this video. And so you guys that are interested in, and that's part of me, that side of me, you can hook up with me outside of YouTube on that website. And I am going to start posting content on there. Because what's ended up happening is I got to move all those gardening videos from Fat for Life. And, when I go on there, I see the old people, the day ones coming back because they think I'm about to, oh no, you in Facebook jail, man. Damn, I hate that. I just got out of jail. Shit. I can't stand Facebook. You said it. You have that AC heating control installed in your apartment. I'm trying to read your message. Anyway, I'm getting the link to the other website, which is not gonna be plus size. It's not gonna be sexy. It's gonna be G-rated. No, nothing grown folks. It's gonna be it's just going to be about health and wellness. Health and wellness, growing food, empowering yourself to be energy efficient, things of that nature. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just got out of jail and they tripping because, I got in jail for something I posted 12 years ago. That's crazy. Installed in my mobile home. You got a mobile home? And a couple of years ago, I love it. Yeah, that I want to give this away. So don't forget, I'm a need for you to, in order to win this, in order to get this, I need for you to go ahead and sign up for my Fat for Life website. And I'm putting that information in the comments section here. And I'm gonna put the links again after this live stream. So that's the main things I wanted to talk about in this particular live stream. The rest of the live stream, I'm gonna come back on here. I'm just gonna move my whole little situation into the kitchen, and then I'll be using my cell phone. So it's a couple of people I owe packages to. I'm gonna get those done. I'm not letting another day go by where I'm still sending your package. Okay? So, Kareem, I got you. Definitely got you this time. I got all the ingredients and stuff in the box and it's ready now. So it ain't no excuse, and I got your address information. So now I'm gonna get up out this video. I don't know how long it is. It don't show me the time. That's what I'm looking for. What? You went to Facebook just because of a racist chick? Lord have mercy. See, I'm tired of that. I am too grown for that bullshit. So that's why I say, please come on over to my website where you can have intelligent, grown conversations, and you won't be getting deleted or flagged over no bullshit like that. If you grown, I allow you to speak your mind, even if you don't agree with me. Long as you speak your mind, you doing it respectfully. That's all that matters to me. Okay. Facebook on some bullshit trying to self-police, and you can never really do that. You can never really do that. And they don't get the worst offenders. They go after the ones that's easily findable. I landed in jail for typing the word, not having a picture of a booty, but typing the word booty in the title. That's ridiculous. I ain't nobody got time for that. So I have created a website for both my growing and solar and tech and all that side. And fatforlife.net, y'all know that's the plus side. That's the plus side of me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and completely rename that second website, but I did put the link in there, and I put the link in there in the comments. And so that's all I ask for you is to sign up for that website, and you can win this thermostat. This is a $50 thermostat. I paid good money for it, but I can't use it because I live in a 129-year-old house. I asked the electricians, I asked the energy guy at the electric company, how can I make this work for my 2-wire thing, and it's not possible. You can't wire up the 2-wire to a 4-wire thing. So that's the only thing keeping me from using this myself. And this is the problem with me and decluttering my life. I'll hold on to stuff like this. It's already past the time to return it to get a refund. So I'm not going to just throw this away. And what I would rather do is give it away to somebody who could use this. And it's my girl right there, Amanda. She just confirmed it. She loved this thermostat. It's also controllable. You can use your cell phone. It's programmable where you can use your cell phone to control it. You know, I was attracted to that, the geek and tech person that I am. I snatched it up, but got home and was sadly disappointed. So if you feeling me and you feeling the other sides of me, besides my backside, and head over there to the other mighty network that I have established. Now I put the link in the comments. Head over there and sign up. And then holler at me. Hit me in the inbox saying I would like to win that thermostat. And I will add you to the list of people who can win. This is not no old technology. I just bought this. I just bought this for myself. I know what some people was talking shit about the tablet that I was giving away. That was an older generation tablet. But honey, trust and believe, when I look these up, the Samsung Galaxy 7, the 7-inch, the Samsung Galaxy Tab still maintains its value of $78 to this day. So that's not no garbage tablet that I was giving away. Now, and this ain't no garbage thermostat that I'm trying to give away. I'm trying to give away stuff that I'm not using, that I don't want to keep, and I'm steadily working towards a minimalist life. I just want to be a minimalist. At some point, I just don't want this stuff. I don't ever want to have to move a truckload of stuff to no place on this world and this planet. And I want a tiny life. I want a tiny house on wheels that I could drive away. Whenever I get tired of a town, I could just get up and go. I ain't got to be worried about being stuck to no land or no particular building structure. I want to be free to go and do me. So anyway, now before this sun go away from me, I'm finna hit the kitchen, and y'all welcome to come back. My hardcore gardeners, I'm gonna have gardening in the title. And I probably won't even try to broadcast to Facebook. I don't know. I do see some people interested in the garden stuff. But anyway, I'm heading over to the kitchen, my kitchen over there. And now I'm going to get to the plant. Okay? The plant life. That's another thing that I have to get back to. And that's another thing you need to get in your life if you're trying to beat depression. The plant life. Me eating all that meat, that was bringing me down. My digestive tract went to shit again, literally. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. The plant life is the best life. I do believe what Dr. S.A.D was saying and trying to preach and teach us. I do believe we should be eating food that's alive and not cooked to death and all the nutrients cooked out of it. I think that's why we had excessively high rates of cancer in this country. And now I'm learning how important the sun is. So I'm trying to use light therapy. This lab was all about. I got lights in my life. This need to be charged up a little bit more. I think it will stay on once it's charged, fully charged. Does it keep coming on and going on? Ooh. Oh my goodness, it got a little song. I guess that's appropriate for the new year. New year, new me. New year, new me. I'm tired of complaining about things that ain't going right. So, yeah, this like actually pretty portable. I guess you could actually put that in your purse too, if you got a big purse. But I like the fact that it sits on the desk. So that's what I was talking about in this video. I am going to be using that to help me overcome and battle S.A.D, seasonal affective disorder, and having the winter blues. It ain't no joke. I hate winter. I hope this is the last winter I ever have to experience. I was hanging in there because I'm trying to be supportive with my family. Family first. We stick together. So I don't regret that part, but I regret having to live and deal with another winter. I want to grow year round outdoors. But never mind that. We gonna I'm gonna go into the kitchen while it's still plenty of daylight, and y'all can see my plants and see my plant progress while I got lots of daylight to work with. So I'm gonna get about this video. Peace and love. So I'll see you again in the next video. Bye, y'all. Now I don't know how to stop it. This is a new application.